Hello and welcome back to everyone on the another edition of AEW Dynamite Out of 10. And yeah, big show today. We've got some huge matches on there, including a championship eliminator match, Adam Copeland taking Penta on for the TNT Championship, and much more. And Dynamite started off with Samoa Joe being attacked during his entrance for the title eliminator match by Swerve Strickland. The battle spilled off the stage and ended with Strickland spearing Joe through a table. After Joe was taken to the back to check on him, we got a video pack against the tag title tournament. So yeah, really good promo. It's a bit of a shame for Dustin. But you know, I thought this was great from Swerve, really got his momentum back, and led us to begin with the Copeland Penta match. And while the Rated R Superstar may have been more experienced, Penta was not the young talent Copeland often faced in AEW when he was fighting Christian. He's a decorated champion and was seen as one of the more skilled competitors the champ has faced. They announced they did a good job making it seem Penta was a viable challenger to even nobody expected the titles change hands here. For the two guys who never worked together, they had great chemistry. Copeland was a good base for a high flyer, but he didn't let Penta have all the fun. He pulled off a few impressive feats of agility, like a head scissors takedown and a few leapfrogs in the way. The bout lasted 2 commercial breaks without overstaying its welcome. While there was some highly enjoyable action, it also noted how it felt strange the first hour and a half an hour featured a notable production error and a disjointed opening with an attack. A spear for Copeland scored the win. The bout was one that could have felt more important with a few weeks to build up. The lights dropped out and Brody King attacked. Willow Nightingale ended up making the save by attacking Hart to distract King so Copeland could get the upper hand. So yeah, I thought this was good. A bit chaotic with everything going on, but I thought the match was fun, and yeah, obviously that's leading stuff down the line. Like I said, maybe we could have given it more time, but you know, on the whole I thought it was pretty fun. Gets 7 out of 10 from me. The Young Bucks were then sitting backstage with a monitor and talked about both the upcoming Dynasty pay-per-view and All In. They called Jack Perry the scapegoat in this situation, but didn't name the other individual involved. They only mentioned FTR, were friends with him, and even insinuated the group set the whole thing up to throw the Bucks off their match. Nick and Matt played the silent footage that showed CM Punk approaching Perry backstage. They spoke for several seconds, then you see Punk shove Perry to begin the physical altercation that's broken up. The Bucks ended their segment by hoping to see FTR at Dynasty. FTR came to the ring and said everyone is ready to move on from this. They talked for a few minutes, some sort of hybrid mashup about it. It's so hard to decide how to feel about this. On one hand, it was a creative way to hype up the feud that had nothing to do with the other guys. On the other, it felt unnecessary and a response to Punk's interview. At the end of the day, this isn't going to change much. Punk fans will still be Punk fans, Punk haters will still be Punk haters, etc, etc. FTR and Bucks seem passionate in their performances, but they could have been brought to any promo really. So yeah, I'm not going to give it a grade. I'm going to leave it to see how you feel about it really. We then got Hook, Jericho and Shibata against Shane Taylor Promotions, and Jericho and Moriarty had the exchange that ended with the Tiger Star that in the Hurricane Rana. Shibata tagged himself in and traded strikes Moriarty. Hook and Taylor eventually tagged in and went back and forth until the Powerhouse put the cold-hearted Hanson Devil on his back. Jericho ended up pulling Hook off the apron as a way to prevent Shibata, and they argued, which as the wrestler left to fend off himself. In a surprising upset, Moriarty ended up pinning Taylor to get the win. This made Jericho look like an idiot instead of the experienced veteran that he's portrayed to be, which wasn't great. Most of the wrestling was decent, but it stuck out for good and bad ways. But yeah, I was surprised Go-Go didn't get the pin as well to really put him over on his return. But yeah, funny match, but in a way it was entertaining, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Before it's time for Okada to have a squash and grabbed the mic and accepted Pac's challenge for Dynasty. Pac showed up, but the Buckets attacked him. FTR arrived and gave the Baston an assist. Okada used the chair to attack the FTR and gain the upper hand. Cannot wait for that. Yeah, that's going to be great. But yeah, I think that did the job. But yeah, can't wait for that match. But Tony Storm's champagne toast quickly delved into her throwing a drink in Thunder Rosa's face. This played out quicker than expected and felt like a segment that would have been longer any other week. May looked confused as she made her way to the ring for her match against Jay, but they wasted no time getting into the action and seemed to wake the crowd up a bit. May was the aggressor, but most of the time that Jay didn't just job for her. There were a few exchanges where the former Dark Order member had control before May turns things around. Jay was in control for a bit when May used the counter to pin her. Jay applied the Queen Slayer and choked May out until Shirakawa from Stardom made the save. This match was decent, ultimately forgettable, unless it's leading to something for Jay. So yeah, for it alone, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Samoa Joe then faced Dustin Rhodes, and Joe carried a chain to the ring for his match against Rhodes. The Natural had an advantage due to Joe limping for an attack at the top of the show, but the champion didn't make it an easy target. Joe busted Rhodes open with a whip into the ring and tried to open up a wound with a few punches. Rhodes brought the title into the ring, but the referee talked him out of using it. yeah, he had a long period when it was an offense, but Joe tried to take the chain. The ref took it from him, but Joe was able to get the belt as a weapon and use it for the win, choking out Rhodes until Swerve delivered a kick to the head out nowhere and picked to the chain and used it to punch Joe in the face. The show ended with Swerve holding out the belt as Joe looked on angrily. And yeah, I think it's a fairly low-key main event, not one that's going to live in the memory, but I guess did its job of a bit elevating the feud. But yeah, in a way, at the same time, just kind of felt there a bit not like having too much significant consequences. But overall, Dynamite this week gets a 6 out of 10. I thought, yeah, obviously it's all going to be dominated by that stuff, the tape. And yeah, like I say, I'm not going to give an opinion on it either. I can see why some people thought it was effective, some people maybe not. Did it quite have the impact for me personally? No. But yeah, in a way I can see why I do it. Go with a quick rating. So yeah, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.